Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Football and welcome to another Champions League Fantasy Update video. So match day 11 is still more than a week away, like almost 10 days to go, but I've decided to do the team selection video and the captaincy video right away because my team is already ready anyway, so you better just get straight into it to have a week of planning your team and everything. So for me, I've already made all my 5 transfers for this week, or all the transfers for this week. You might decide to wait for yours, but I do have kind of an idea which player is going to play anyway, so I've decided to go for it early. For no reason basically, I've just gone for it. So here's how my team is looking like at the moment. I've made 5 transfers, so they'll be scrolling down the bottom. Vlacho has gone out for Courtois. He needed a second playing goalkeeper. Pavard went out for Robertson. Surprised that Bayern went out. Havertz out for De Bruyne. Sane out for Danjuma. And Lewandowski out for Benzema. So how the team is looking like right now, I do have 4 Real Madrid players. That is obviously Benzema, Vinicius, Valverde, and Courtois, the goalkeeper. I also have 4 Man City players: De Bruyne, Cancelo, Laporte, and Bernardo Silva. I also have 4 Liverpool players: that's Salah, Robertson, Alexander-Arnold, and Diaz, and 2 Villarreal players. So Rulli, the goalkeeper, and Danjuma. I think that's an okay balance. You could decide to go for another Liverpool player if you wanted, maybe a Jota or something, if you think they're going to start on that Wednesday, or if you see the team news from Man City against Real Madrid on Tuesday and you want another City player, maybe a Mahrez or someone, you could go for it, up to you. But this is how my team is looking like: Courtois and Rulli in goal, a back 5 of Cancelo, Laporte, Robertson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Mandava, who's not going to play, so I'm playing with those 4 defenders. I won't have any transfers to make from the bench if any of them don't perform. I'll substitute unless maybe 2 of my players don't perform, and then I can bring in Danjuma and Diaz. And if Courtois doesn't keep a clean sheet, I can bring in Rulli. In midfield, I have De Bruyne, Salah, Bernardo Silva, Valverde, and Danjuma. And up front, I have Benzema, Vinicius, and also Luis Diaz. I think that's good enough. I think I've covered the best players: Benzema, Salah, De Bruyne, obviously Trent, Robertson. I've gone double up in terms of City defense and Liverpool defense. I've also added the Real Madrid goalkeeper in case they keep a clean sheet. If they don't, I have the Villarreal goalkeeper on the bench. He can come on the next day, maybe make a few saves from that match. If any of these players don't perform on the Tuesday, they could bring in Luis Diaz if he starts on the Wednesday. So I think that's the perfect balance. I don't know about you. Which players are you going for? As I said, it could be different for you. You could prefer another City defender instead of Laporte. Maybe you prefer having Van Dijk or Konate instead of Robertson. Maybe you could go for Mahrez instead of Bernardo Silva. Maybe you don't want to go for both Benzema and Vinicius, and you prefer maybe having a Villarreal striker, maybe something like that, up to you. But I've gone with these 14 players. How many of them are playing on let's just check the date. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them are playing on the Tuesday. And then I have the other 6 of them playing on the Wednesday. So I have 3 of them on the bench currently. If any of the players who play on the Tuesday don't perform, then Danjuma, Rulli, and Diaz will come on if they start the game. So in terms of price, I think I have like 0.9 million remaining. I think some of you'd go for the same team, maybe different, maybe don't want 2 playing goalkeepers. One could still work out if you want to take out another midfielder or striker to bring in another player. But for me, I've decided to go with a goalkeeper instead of a defender. So that's how my team is looking like. And next up, match day 11 captaincy pick. So on the Tuesday, there are a couple of options. You could go for De Bruyne. You could even go for Cancelo if you feel like keep a clean sheet against Real Madrid, which I doubt. So I think De Bruyne is the best captain from that day. And then if you also think Real Madrid are going to beat Man City, you could obviously go for Benzema. Mahrez is on penalties for Man City if you prefer Mahrez. On Wednesday, obviously Liverpool, Sam went for Diaz last time instead of Salah, and it worked out for them in the first leg of the Champions League. But I think Salah is still the best option from that day. If you want a Villarreal player, obviously you choose the ones who could get you recovery points, or you could go for Danjuma, but I feel like someone like a Capu or someone like a Pau Torres can score more points than Danjuma, but I think Villarreal will score. So we'll talk more about this when we do the deadline stream 9 days from now. But let me know how your team is looking like. Which transfers are you looking to make? Have you already made your transfers, or were you kind of waiting? So my captain at the moment is De Bruyne if he doesn't perform, Salah on the next day. So that's the match day 11 team selection. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. In case you haven't joined the league yet, keep joining. We are close to 1,000 subscribers. Subscribe if you like the content. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next one.